Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we're gonna continue our showcase of Blue Yellow Ace. This time we're gonna have a bunch of game against Katakuri. I've been playing on the rank version of the simulator, and I feel like every match I keep going against Katakuri. So I had enough footage of Katakuri videos to just make of Katakuri gameplay to make a whole video out of it, and that's what you guys gonna get today. Now, as you saw in yesterday's video, we did a deck breakdown. So if this is your first time seeing my blue yellow ace list, make sure you check out yesterday's video where we did a pretty long 10-minute deck breakdown. Hope you enjoy the games coming soon, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We play post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this match, we're going against Katakuri. I kind of like going second, right? Just kind of make their life a little bit miserable. We have a great hand here. We have two kids and we have the Garp. So this is really good for us. So two kids and Garp is what we're looking for. I like going second just because it makes it so that the opponent can not just play their 10 cost on curve. It does kind of slow us down a little bit though. What it also means is that we can actually have if we get like on our 4th down turn, we can go ahead and use the ace ability. And if we get like a Luffy on the top, we can play that Luffy, right? So that's also another benefit. So with this deck, you want to get the little kids. I'm going to actually grab this ace. I mean, Sabo doesn't look bad either. Because, I mean, we already have one ace. This guarantees that next time I can go to a 7k leader. But the ace just puts so much more pressure into the opponent. But we see one ace getting bottom deck here. So we probably want to grab... I'm going to greed it out. I'm going to grab the ace. And just going to hope that I find one of my other aces as I search with the ace. Because in this matchup, you kind of want to have this pressure more than anything else. So we got a Sabo here. So like here, we can go like this, right? And this is our ace, but I guess the ace doesn't really matter right now. So I think we're just gonna play. Okay, well, I say that I do like if I play Luffy. I guess I can just go ahead and grab the ace since we still have. I don't want to lose these aces. I know we don't have the rush for it just yet, but this is still going to be a 7k unit that the opponent has to deal with. And it makes my leader at 7k anyways. So now the opponent still has to deal with this next time, attacking into them. And the power of these leaders from starter deck 13 is the fact that we're always going to be like at least a 7k. So it ends up being really nice. We did just send 2 Luffys to the bottom though, so the chances of us getting Luffy here are going to be low. We want to take the next damage in case that we get another ace. We also probably want to obviously go down to 1 is fine, because that way we set up for the Amaru. So... yeah, this is hard, right? Because the opponent can go 1 down, and then I guess they can play like Okiku or something. They have to deal with ace, my leader attacking next time. Yeah, so that's what they're going to do. They're just going to go ahead and play their stuff. They left that at the top. We'll take it. That's an amazing hit. So we hit the Pilaf. That's the reason we play Pilaf here. We get the baby Sabo now. The opponent's gonna reject that. Holy crap. I was not expecting a reject. Let's just get value from this ace again. So we can attack 9 twice, I guess. We could attack 9 twice. Does that make sense? Get them down to 2. I like it. 9 and then 9. And my lead is still at 7. So because my lead is at 7, it's kind of awkward for the opponent to do anything. We can start protecting this ace since the opponent already showed me a reject. Now that is our last rush ace, so we're not going to have the surprise factor of having the rusher anymore. We can deal with a Sanji blocker very easily because of the Amaru. Their Sparrow kind of like doesn't do anything because it's too much down commitment. So This Sabo can technically also kill stuff, but obviously I don't want to use that if I don't need to. I do want to find a Luffy or Sabo anyways, though, just so I can get my leader to 7. It's very important for us to do that. So, okay, so if I take this damage, I go down to 1. And then opponent has 10 done next turn. We have so many cards, though, that I'm willing to trash it. As I say that, we don't hit what we need. So we're going to have to use the Hiyori. We're going to have to use the Hiyori. So what we can do is that we can grab this 2k, right? So we can grab this 2k, play Hiyori, play Sabo, and that gets me to a 7k. But then we're going to lose the Hiyori, but we trade it with a Satori. Because we can put this Sabo on the top of our life, right? So Hiyori. Okay, so yeah, so we go like this first. We go 9. I like the 9Ks because he's forcing the opponent to really have to get us cards. Yeah, so we'll grab the Satori. We'll grab the Satori. We'll put the Sabo on top. We'll play this second Sabo. The opponent's going to counter this one out. So they're going to give me 3 cards here. Yeah, so we'll go here. It's the card action. We take the top life. We put the Sabo on the top, right? I want to become a 7k leader. I think that's more important than keeping the life. Is that true, actually? Actually, is that true? I go to 7. Opponent has 9 down. If they split it, they can go 4 here. That's going to be a 12. They can put 5 here. That's going to be 11. We're at 7. Not okay. Yeah, no, we beat it. We beat it. Yeah, so we beat it. So I think I like this. I think I definitely like this. We're not gonna use the card action, of course, and we're just gonna attack for 9 again. Now, if the opponent plays their 10 cost Big Mom, then they get me down to 0, but they're not really putting any more pressure on us. So they can play 10 cost Big Mom here. And again, we have kind of already thrown away a lot of my aces. We have a Amaru, so we're not worried about like a Sandy trigger. But there's still a lot of triggers that the opponent could have that could punish us, right? Beige, etc. Nami. Nami, Beige. If they go all in for this... I can't remember if we saw all 4 aces. Yeah, because being at 7k makes it so that Perspero cannot do anything. That's why I kind of like that. This, I actually kind of wish I had the Luffy instead of the Sabo. That would have been more clutch, because the Luffy would have been a free 8k next turn. Opponent gave me 2 2ks and a 1k last time. I think this has to be an easy 10 cost Big Mom, right? Oh, wait, no, they have 9 down. What am I talking about? They can't play Big Mom. Duh. I was so worried about 10 cost Big Mom because I was like, oh yeah, they are 10 down, but they only are 9. So I'm chilling, right? I'm chilling. They cannot go up to 2 life because if they play 7 cost, I'm just gonna give them my life. So they're gonna have 7 cards, 1 life, and we're gonna have at least 3 attackers. So unless the opponent commits another reject here. So the opponent could commit another reject to KO like the Sabo, and then just commit down to KO the ace. The Amaru being at 3k is not bad. Okay. Both of these are really good. I don't want to give them my kids. Right? I don't want to give them my kids, so I'm just gonna counter here. Giving a 2k though is a little bit scary, so they'll go for the pudding. They get an Amanda, so they get a 2k here. I do like, one thing I like about Ace is that his leader ability is pretty much free, because I'm always going to put 2 down on him to attack for 7. So the opponent has 1 2k counter. They have 1 life that could be a trigger that we don't know about. 7 cards. One of them is a 2K. You probably have a couple of big moms here, right? Maybe like an Amaru as well, or some other events. The 0 cost event is going to be annoying as well because it's at 3K. They go Amaru. They're going to try to kill Ace. So we go 9, 11, 13. If they play Sanji, then we know we're going to always Amaru the Sanji, right? So now we know they have a 2K plus something else. Yeah, I mean, I'm going for Lito next turn, so I don't need to... Okay, they go for another Amaru. I mean, do we need to actually use the Ace ability anymore then? I mean, they only have 2 life, right? Do we need this Ace, actually? Do we need this Ace? They only have 2 life. I guess if they have a Beige, that's going to be the problem. Or if they have a way to heal another life, they have another Amaru. If we save it, we're using up our whole hand. Do I want to go for 2 attacks or do I want to go for 3 attacks? I think keeping this is so important because it gets my leader a free... I mean, I guess it's not a free 2K. I'm going to be using the Dawn for it anyways. Ha. Double Amaru, huh? Let's keep it. We know they have a 2K. We know they have a 2K. I guess we'll go 9. If that's a Nami or a Thunderbolt, that's going to be a problem. So we just win, right? We just go all in here with Ace. That's 14. You can go 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. I guess you can get there if you have all 2Ks. Yeah, all right. So they have just literally a 2K, and the 3-mana event. So that's why they kind of went all in. The rest of their hand was just non-counter cards, which is not rare when you're going against as a Katakuri player, like, right? Like, you're going to end up with a lot of non-counter cards. We had the little Sabo on the top. The next cards in our hand were like Pudding. So we would have hit the Luffy, right? We would have hit the Luffy. I forgot to use Amaru, by the way. I did almost misplay. I forgot to use Amaru. By playing Amaru, we have 100% won this game. Even if the opponent had a full hand of 2Ks, right? Because technically this attack here was 14. Opponent could have gone 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. And then had like a 1K to defend against my Ace. So if we went for like a Amaru, we would have been at 15. And even if the opponent had a full hand of 2Ks, they would have had to go all 2Ks plus the last card. So we technically missed out on a guarantee by not putting the Amaru. But I mean, it's very unlikely for them to have all those 2Ks, especially when they already showed me 1 Amanda and 1 Beige here in their earlier on. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Katakuri. So the opponent's going to probably choose to go second here, which is not great for us. We kind of like to go second because he lets me play like the little kid into one of my big boys soon. Honestly, this Shanks is kind of crazy. The problem is that I only have 1 little kid. You want to see multiple of them, right? So here we have a better hand with the Garp and the Luffy. Here we go. We grab this Ace. So we want to see our little kids because we need them to be able to get value from this Ace leader effect, right? That's what makes Ace a lot more awkward than like Luffy or the Sabo leader. Is that like you want to find your big kids when you search with the Ace, and you want to have the little kids in your hand to actually be able to get value from that, right? So it kind of ends up being a little bit problematic. So here we have a really good hand, right? So we're just going to go 5 and 5. Just start eating up their life or their counters. We can also always play Yamato, to be honest. That's kind of dope. They are playing Shirahoshi. I haven't seen a lot of people play Shirahoshi recently. So they get the Satori. I mean, the problem is that this is only a 4K unit, so playing it right now doesn't make sense. I think we just go for the Ace ability and try to search. I actually want to get down to 2 life if the opponent lets me do that, because if I get the ace on the top, it gets me value. There are some concerns here. There's some triggers that are really annoying, right? Like Nami is really annoying because he gets rid of my units. All my units are 5 costs. So I haven't seen a lot of people play Shirahoshi. We are playing in a started deck 13 meta, so I wonder if the opponent is also playing their 5 cost ace as a rusher. Yeah, so this is just gonna be their Perospero most likely, right? They looked at my life. Why look at my life? I guess it could be a trigger. Yeah, I guess it could be a trigger. Brûlé. If we go Sabo, I mean, I guess we can't. I guess we have to go like this first, right? If we put the Sabo on the top, we can technically kill the Brûlé, but that's gonna be 1 less life that I'm gonna have. But that sets me up for the aces for later. Losing this ace right now is kind of annoying. Because he's not gonna get rush. He's not gonna get rush. I guess we'll put the Sabo. We'll put the Sabo. Trash the top life. We'll KO here. And we'll just attack for 10. I'm at 7k leader, so opponent's gonna have a harder time attacking into me now. And that's kind of what I want to do, right? What I want to do is always have my leader be at 7k so that the opponent has a more awkward time attacking. I wonder what the opponent moved to the bottom. It had to be something that was like a trigger. We do play like Pilaf. You have to put another Dawn on it. Yeah, you have to put another Dawn on it. Otherwise, that's not going to work. And again, that's the problem, right? So here you only need 1 Dawn. So the opponent messed up. Didn't realize that my leader was at 7k. So this smells to me like an Okiku. We can give them this Sabo, by the way. So we can give them this Sabo because we don't want the Sabo in our hand. We want them to be in our deck. So now, we hope that we hit the ace, right? Shoot. We don't hit the ace. I guess we can always just play this Yamato, huh? Yeah, I guess we can always play this Yamato. And put a second Yamato on our stuff. I guess we have ace that we can just play straight out. I could also just do this and just play it from my hand. I guess, like, I think it has to be Yamato. I think it has to be Yamato. And we just replay this Yamato here. So I'm gonna attack for 6 here. Then I'm gonna attack for 7. And then I'm gonna play Yamato and fix my put this on the top of my deck and then fix the rest of my life. Okay. And then we go like this for 7. Yeah, kind of awkward. If I had an ace there, it would have been so much nicer. So the opponent just got a Perospero there too. Yeah, so we'll go like this. Oh, that's what they were worried about, right? So we'll put this to the top. And I guess we'll leave it like this, right? I don't know actually how this works. Yeah, we'll leave it like this. Reorder my life. So we have a Sabo and a Pilaf. The Pilaf's gonna. That's why they moved to the bottom. They moved the Pilaf to the bottom. That was giving up a 2k counter to do that though, and that's because I didn't want to lose that card that we just sent to the top. Opponent's at 2 life. We didn't get to 7k leader, so the opponent could technically attack us here for a ton of damage. The problem with ace is that you never get to this 9k condition because... Oh, I mean, I'm okay with you killing Yamato. What? Yamato was not a threat against you. I guess the opponent wanted to have less units, potentially. They're gonna go Big Mom next turn, right? So they can actually just move this Pilaf to the bottom and then actually have the Big Mom come down next turn. Which I think is exactly what they're gonna do. Oh no, they're gonna just... Okay, so you're gonna just let me get... Oh, they're gonna kill the Sabo. Okay. You know I have the Pilaf on the top, so if you attack me here, I'm just gonna use this Pilaf. Nah, sucks that we had the Luffy there, though. Probably not gonna need all these aces. And I definitely don't want to go to 0, right? I definitely don't want to go to 0, and I'm not gonna need all these aces, so I guess we'll just give you Satori plus here. Even if we get ace at this point, we got another one. Yeah, even if we get ace at this point, it's not really gonna matter. Yeah, we got the ace, which is cute. It does matter in that it puts me as a... It puts me at a 7, at a 9, right? It puts me at 7 here. We can attack with double ace, I guess. So we can go here. Have the opponent give me value. We can also... We probably... Like, I don't care about them being Y, because everything that they have to do requires them to... yeah. We know we have a 1K here. Okay. And then we just go like this and hope that the opponent doesn't hit, like... I'm only at 7K, right? I'm only at 7K. Opponent has 10 done. We don't have enough 2K counters. We know that this is a 1K here. Opponent didn't activate whatever that was. So then here the opponent just needs to look to kill me. 2 done, 2 done, 2 done. But the problem is that I have 1 life, right? I can afford to take 1 life. And my leader being at 7 makes it a little bit harder. An opponent cannot play Big Mom, because if they play Big Mom, they cannot kill my aces or attack into my ace. They cannot attack into my leader or my characters if they play Big Mom. They could have a reject, right? So if they go reject here, they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can only go... Okay, so... It's a 1K. We know it's a 1K, right? If we take this, opponent has 3, 6, 7. So they can go to 12. We had 7. We can go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If they have 1 Amaru, they can go to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we still beat 1 Amaru. But we lose to double Amaru. Yeah, we will lose to double Amaru. So I think we just counter. I think we just counter here. That still leaves me the 1 life to play with. And I still have 1K, 1K, 1K. So if the opponent goes like 7, 7, 7, it doesn't work. Yeah, so this should be okay, right? I just didn't want to lose to the double Amaru there. So now the opponent could still have double Amaru, right? If they go double Amaru, they're going to go to 8 and 11. And we can go to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 exactly. Yeah, so we play around the double Amaru, right? So we give them this, and we give them this. So now if they play 1 Amaru, they can attack for 8. And when they play the second Amaru, we have enough to go to 9 because we'll have this plus another 1K. So we beat the double Amaru here. If the opponent only attacks for 7, then we're still fine, right? We just take it. And then if they have Amaru, we can still go to 9. Yeah, that way we keep the aces alive. So the opponent can go Amaru and we can go exactly up to 9. Okay, they don't even have Amaru. So, all right. So it didn't even matter, right? Again, having this 7K leader was super important. And that's the game. Yeah, they had the 10 cost Big Mom. And nothing else really, right? So GG's. In this match, we're going against Katakuri. And we'll go second. We have 2 of the kids here. I'll keep this hand. We have 2 of the kids, which is nice. So you want to have as many of these kids as possible. And we have 3 of them now, so that's cool. Do we ever play one of them right now? Just to save ourselves 2 down? Probably not, right? Probably not. I think it's too risky because of Gedatsu, right? We're not going to go down below 2 life anytime soon. So then we're just going to lose a Sabo for free. And I'm going to need them. So they're looking at their life, right? I'm guessing. Yeah, they look at their life. They left it at the top. Ooh. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. Now, Keeping the Sabo is not bad because we have the Hiyori, so we can always move it to the top. Nah, we don't want that. We don't want that. I'd rather keep the Yamato. Yeah, let's okay. Well, I wish I had the ace instead. So we can go 5 here. I guess I should have gone ace first, to be honest, because there's a chance that I'm not attacking with anything else. That's actually huge though. Because we can just I mean, I don't have the rush though, so it's not gonna matter. If I had one less life, it could matter, but opponent's really thinking hard about taking this or not. If we get another ace, we probably just play it anyways. Yeah, so I should have actually waited to attack with this Satori, because this Satori could actually attack for 7. We could have 2 7k attacks instead of a 5k. That's going to just get countered by a 1k unit, by a 1k counter. Now, the opponent doesn't really have a lot of 1ks except for like Gedatsus. So, unless they're also playing Shirahoshi. Oh, they got a Kiku. Nice. Must be nice. Must be nice. I don't want to put anything here, right? Yeah, so we can just send those the same way that they came in. Do I care about Gedatsu? I think I'm down to put the Sabo down, and if the opponent has Gedatsu, they have Gedatsu. Yeah, if they have Gedatsu, they have Gedatsu. If they play Gedatsu here, they're not using their Katakuri ability, and they're only attacking for sits. Yep, so I'm completely fine with this, right? Because now I think I guess I don't want to defend this either. Yeah, I don't want to defend this. Let's go down to 2. Yeah, we knew that the opponent was going to have Gedatsu, but I think we have to just let them have it. And unfortunately, they had it. We'll go like this. We get an ace. All right, so now we can go here. Use this, deploy the ace, go to 9. Attack 9 twice. Get the opponent down to 1 life. Opponent can counter one of these. Or if they get a beige, I'm sad. Okay, now they get another Okiku. I mean, the Okikus are annoying. Yeah, they defended one of these. Okay. So they have to give me another 2k and a 1k. Or a third 2k. A third 2k. Alright. The Okikus are definitely annoying. Because I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. I'm at 7k leader though, so the opponent has to put Dawn on all of them to attack. You're going after ace. Let's have them go after ace. That's okay. Okay. Two down. They can put 1, 1, and they still have 3. The problem is that if I use all my counters now, I'm potentially dying. I can just let ace die and just play the second ace next turn. The opponent still can just attack into me though. This is annoying because I need this Sabo. So I need this Sabo to be able to go back up to 7. But even if I'm at 7, opponent has too many 6k units because they just happen to hit double Okiku. That it doesn't matter what we do, right? Yeah, like we go to 9 here. Opponent just attacks me for 9. Yeah, you attack me for 9. We go to 1. And because we're 1, even if we go to 7, I think we're just losing the game. Yeah, I mean, Pilaf helps a lot. Pilaf certainly helps a lot. So we'll go like this. We get Luffy. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? But it means I'm not attacking with ace here. I definitely need to be at a 7k leader. So I definitely need to become a 7k leader here. So I think playing this Luffy is fine. Is there anything that we can get here better than this Garp? I don't think so. And we're just gonna hope that the opponent doesn't have anything. I think I need to keep the Garp, right? Yeah, we're just gonna attack for 13. Get them down to 1. We're just gonna try to kill them. If they hit a trigger here, that's gonna be a problem. We also haven't found the Amaru. Yeah, they found the trigger. So they have a blocker. We're at 7. Opponent has 9. They can go 1, 1, 1, and a bunch here. We have a 2K, 2K, 1K, 1K. I guess we have a bunch of counters here. But they just need to have one of these hits go through for them to be able to go all in. Now, we do have 3 attacks next turn, even through the blocker. We can also get an Amaru, and Amaru kind of... Oh, wow. That's our Amaru. That's interesting that the opponent went for it that way. The Sabo doesn't work anymore, even if we get it, right? So the Sabo doesn't work anymore, even if we get it. Because we don't have a life to actually KO their unit, right? So we don't have a life to actually KO their unit. They left their life at the top. They have another Sanji. Yeah, so... I guess I could actually... Wait, I can actually do this. But then that means I don't have enough... I don't have enough for Ace. I don't have enough for Ace. Alright, so we have 2 options. We can go 7 here. 5. Okay, so if we go 2 there to get a life. 5. That leaves me with 3 done. We can go 9 and 9. We can go 9 twice. We can go 9 twice. We can go 9 twice. Or what? Nine twice, or we can go 8, 7, 7, and 5. Or I guess 9, or I can go 9 3 times. It's the same thing, I guess, right? Yeah, because we can put 1 down here. This will go to 9. We can go 9. I guess no, this will be at 7. Yeah, so how are we doing this? Because this will be at 7K and then a 9, 9, or we can just have 9 twice. And I think it has to be 9 twice. I think it has to be 9 twice. So we go here. We'll go like this. Actually, you know, there was a chance that we could have actually whiffed that. Yeah, there was actually a chance that we could have whiffed that. So we'll go here. We'll go 9. And we'll go 9 again. And if the opponent has the 2K, 2K, and a 1K, they win. Or a 2K, 2K, 2K. Or if they get a trigger here, that's a Beige, a Sanji, or anything else, they also win. And they got the Beige. So GG's. Yeah, they got the Beige, right? They didn't have the triggers. They didn't have the counters. They just needed to rely on that trigger. And unfortunately, they had it, right? But I think I had to go for it this way. Otherwise, I still always lose to that Beige. I still always lose to any trigger that the opponent has. That just ended up... I think I like my game plan. It's just that the opponent ended up having exactly the right trigger to stop the Ace from attacking. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Katakuri. I like going second in this matchup, obviously because it messes them up. I like this Garp, and I also like the Pilaf a lot, so I think I'm going to keep it. We only have one little brother here. But because we have the Garp, we can easily find another one, and we get the Ace. So we bottom deck a Luffy. Yep, we'll take this one. One is going to play Perospero. Oh, we got another Ace. That's unfortunate. I'd rather attack for 6 here and then just go Pilaf right now. So I think I'd rather do Pilaf now. That's a good pudding, by the way. That could actually be a really crazy pudding. Huh. Yeah, I don't care about that. I guess we'll give them this. And we'll go down to 2. So here, we'll go like this first. See what we get. We get Ace. We also get Sabo. Sabo can KO their Gadatsu. Ace can just rush them down. I kind of prefer the Ace. It also means that I get to keep that life, right? So I think I just go Ace instead. And we get to attack for 9 twice. We go 9 here and 9 again. If opponent actually takes both of these 9Ks, we might start with Pudding next turn. Yeah, so they took both 9Ks. I guess they could have a trigger here, which lets them discard card. Yeah, okay, so they go back to 6. So yeah, that's unfortunate. We have enough cards, though, that I feel very good about this. Now, we don't have any other little kid aside from Sabo, so this is going to be a little bit risky here. Opponent goes for Reject. Interesting. I mean, it's not a bad reject. It's not a bad reject. We'll give you the 2K. And I guess we'll give you one of these Sabos. We gotta go... Okay, we have Luffy. We gotta go Pilaf first, I think. Yeah, we gotta go Pilaf first. And then we'll go like this. So we need to get Luffy or Ace. Or Sabo, sorry. We get the Sabo. So we'll go ahead and just drop down the Sabo. Not use the ability. And attack the opponent for 8. For 10, sorry. So 10 is huge. That will set me up for Ace. My leader's still at 7. We don't have Amaru, so Sanji could still be a problem. We don't have the little Ace, so it's not like we get value from playing little Ace. From getting an Ace from the top of my deck. Opponent staying at 8 cards. I'm still debating if it's actually correct to play this Pudding here. I think it might actually be. Well, they whiffed that Pudding now, so maybe not. With them whiffing that Pudding, I think it kind of changes the math a little bit. They want to play their 7-cost Big Mom here. Is my guess. They're not going to do that. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, that's huge. I guess we'll trash one of these Luffys. That's an extra attacker you got to watch out for now. So that's an extra attacker you got to watch out for now. There's our Ace. You get Sanji. Unfortunately for us, we didn't get... I guess we... No, because we needed to have a life. I guess we could go here, right? Okay, we got the Ace anyways. We got the Ace anyways. So we can just straight up just play the Ace. Yeah, we can straight up just play this Ace. So that's a 7. 7. Right? So 7, 7, 9... Still a lot of attacks. We have another 7 here. We can go 7, 9, 9, 7. I guess let's go here and just play this Ace. So 7 here. 5. Okay, so the opponent gives me that. Let's go 7 here. They give me a 2K and a 1K. Let's go 5. Give me another 1K. Probably just gonna play this Ace, to be honest, right? Okay, so I guess we just go Ace and hope that the opponent doesn't have a trigger here. They drew a card, and then we go 9. And they don't have it. Let's go. So, opponent ended up having a lot of non-counter cards, which again is Katakuri, so that's gonna happen, which then allowed me to just attack into them multiple times. We had a couple of 2K counters, and we're at 7. Would we have survived the opponent's swim back? Let's think about that. They have 10 Dawn, right? They have 10 Dawn. Okay, no, they can just put everything on Katakuri, right? They can put everything on Katakuri and go for 16. We're at 7, 9. 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, we wouldn't have survived the swim back. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games against Katakuri. It's a weird matchup. I feel like if you get the right cards, if you get multiple aces, you just get to put a lot of pressure into them. But if you don't get, if you start whiffing some of your ace ability, then it feels really rough, right? So we got to win a few there, lose one. And that's how this matchup is going to go. Again, just put pressure, 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 and hope that they don't hit the triggers, and just go from there. But hope you enjoyed today's games of Ace. We're going to have one more video of Ace coming out tomorrow. So if you want to check that out, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund. We stream every now and then. And you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.